Hi, I'm Judy Mudd. I have taught watercolor painting for a number of years now, and probably the top two things that students have difficulty with are one, mixing the paint on the paper and not the palette, and two, overbrushing. Too many brush strokes when they apply the paint. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is my palette in the studio. It's quite heavy. It's made out of porcelain. And it's great for wiping and cleaning the palette. It's great for mixing colors. However, it's too heavy to take out anywhere. But I wanted you to see what it looks like when I mix up my paints. And I'm going to start making a green with ultramarine blue and Winsor yellow. So what I do is I make a puddle of blue and usually a puddle of yellow, but in this case I'm going to mix it on the palette so you'll see what I'm talking about. So I've got it mixed up. There's a green, and I'm going to put it down, and you can see it is pretty a flat green. Put even a little more blue in there. But what we really want to do is mix it on the paper, not on the palette. So let me get rid of this, clean this up. And now I'm going to make separate puddles of blue. Notice I'm rinsing my brush in between, and I make a little separate puddle of yellow. Now I'll pick up the blue, put it down first, clean my brush. I usually wipe it off a little bit to control the moisture. And now I'm going to add the yellow by just dabbing it in there so that it actually mixes. Now I'm perfectly upright, so it's probably a little higher than you normally would paint. But you can see how putting the color, this actually could be a little thicker, putting the color on the paper and not over mixing it. Grab that bead, not over mixing it, creates a much prettier green, a more vibrant green. Let's do the same thing. Oop, just lost my brush. Let's do the same thing with ultramarine blue this time. And let's make it alizarin crimson. We'll make a purple out of it. And I'm just going to dot that red, the alizarin crimson, into the blue and let it blend on the paper. And you can see how vibrant and pretty that is. Much nicer than if I had mixed them together on the palette and just put them in as a one flat purple. Let me hold this up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. See how vibrant these two in the middle are compared to the ones on the ends. They have more life to them. They're dull. They're just much prettier if you put the paints on separately. Now let's do one more thing. When I was saying about overbrushing, let's do it again. Just put the colors in separately again. Here's my blue. Here's my yellow. I got it nice and pretty. Got it in there just like I want it. But say I don't stop. I keep brushing. And I want to brush a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, to the point that it gets to the look of the first one. It gets very flat again. So overbrushing can kill the color too. It can kill the vibrancy of it just as much as mixing it on the palette. So if this looks so good like this, get it in and stop brushing. And don't go this far. Don't let it become dull and lifeless like this color is here. So that's my tip. Mix your paints on the paper, not on the palette, and ask yourself, how few of brush strokes can I put in and so that it will get the color that I want, but then stop. Just like golf, the fewer the brush strokes, the better. That's my tip for the month. Hope to see you in one of my workshops in the future, and happy painting. Thanks for watching.